Welcome to the Waveney Weekender instructional cycling video. In this video you'll learn about the route and the details of the cycle we're about to embark on. You'll also learn about the amount of pubs we'll cycle past along the way. You'll learn what the weather might be like, if you've got the right bike, what to put on that bike, and so much more in this, the Waveney Weekender instructional cycling video. What's the route gonna look like? And I want some stats to back that up. This is what the route looks like. Simply put, we shall travel along the north side of the River Waveney 20.4 miles on day 1 until we reach our furthest point, the Lock-In Pub. On day 2, we shall travel down the south side of the River Waveney until we reach home, 21.1 miles away. We shall come across 725 feet of elevation, and it being a round trip, we shall also descend 725 feet. I thought Suffolk was meant to be flat. The Queen's Platinum Jubilee seems to be the best bank holiday available for the cycle, so we will ride for the Queen. A brief outline of the trip goes as follows. On Thursday, the 2nd of June, we shall arrive at my place for a lovely barbecue and a sleep. On Friday, the 3rd of June, we shall set off on our first day of cycling until we reach the Lock-In Pub. On Saturday, the 4th of June, we shall cycle all the way back to Stradbroke for another lovely barbecue and a sleep. And on Sunday, the 5th of June, we shall sadly go our separate ways. For the thrill seekers among you, just a warning, there are some segments where cycling is forbidden. This route is based upon a route by Jack Thurston in this book, Lost Lanes, but we have adapted it for our own purposes. Excuse me, kind sir, how many pubs can we fit into this cycle? We have the possibility to go to a total of 17 pubs along our trip. But here I will outline the 7 that I think will actually be good. The Delapole Arms at 2 miles in. The Black Swan, 11 miles in. The Artichoke at 17.2 miles in. The Weary Inn at 20 miles in. The Lock-In at 20.3 miles in. St Peter's Hall, 8 miles into the second day. The Fressingfield Fox and Goose, 17.5 miles into the second day. Hopefully that's enough to wet your whistle. Oh, I don't know what clothes to wear though. Let's have a look at the weather. As you can see here, last year the 4th of June was overcast but pleasant. I think that we could be pretty safe in assuming it's going to be reasonable temperature with a possibility of rain, but not too bad. My guess is 18 degrees, sunny and lovely all weekend. Have I got the right bike with me? And what should I bring? Basically, the right bike is the bike that you have. This cycle will basically all be on roads apart from maybe a little bit of fun off-road stuff. But it's only 20 miles a day, so you could do it on a road bike, a hybrid, off-road bike, a mountain bike, a gravel bike, anything really. What will be handy though is somewhere to attach panniers. Panniers. If you can get some hands on panniers, that's a dream come true. This means you don't have to take a rucksack. I'd also recommend going on a 10-miler before we go, just to make sure that your bike actually works. Feel free to hit me up for a free bike service if you want one. Always happy to help. Basically, what you'll need is stuff to sleep in, a sleeping bag, a tarp, a bivvy, that's what we like. Place for food, maybe a couple of spare clothes, a towel and some trunks for that sweet river swimming, and a couple of spare inner tubes and a couple of tools. So if you can fit that in your panniers or your rucksack, we're good to go. But I want to know what the cycle highlights are going to be. The Artichoke Pub. It looks great. The oldest concrete bridge in the UK. Lovely Suffolk lanes. River swimming. Ever heard of Roger Deakin? He said that the River Waveney was his favourite place to wild swim, and I trust him. Loads of pubs. A night under the tarp. Good times with good friends. And so much more I can't even think to name it. Right, you've learnt enough for one day. Let's wrap this thing up. I hope you learned everything you could while still having a bit of fun. Here's my top bullet points of the cycle. Just think of flying through the air on your bike in those summer Suffolk lanes. Those pub beers aren't going to drink themselves. Make sure you've got a working bike. I'm happy to service it for you, for free. I bet you've never spent a night under the tarp. That could change. If you've got any questions, just ask me or Guy. We've done this sort of thing before and God knows we'll do it again. Thanks for watching the Waveney Weekender instructional cycling video. I'll see you out on the roads.